Ms Lauder.
Seek leave to make a brief statement relating to the petition on the playground at Greenway.
Is leave granted? Ms Lauder.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Playgrounds are, we all understand intuitively, important for our children. It enables them to develop their imagination, dexterity, physical, cognitive and emotional strengths. We talk a lot about healthy weight and anti-obesity measures, and playgrounds have an important part to play in that as well. In Australia, of course, our weather, especially the sun, means that it can be important to provide shade in, around and near playgrounds. The petition calls on a sunshade to be installed at this particular playground near Lake Tuggeranong in Greenway. We do have one of the highest rates of skin cancer in the world in Australia, and it's providing shade at this playground is, I think, a great way to reduce the risk of developing skin cancer or skin damage for our young children. This particular area in Greenway has been really coming forward in leaps and bounds. There's been a new Learn to Ride park built there, and I've corresponded with the Minister on numerous occasions about how much that Learn to Ride park is appreciated and well utilised. We've also seen a lot of investment in the improvements to water quality around Lake Tuggeranong, and of course the community contribute through lake cleanups, Clean Up Australia Day, Keep Australia Beautiful, etc. And we've also seen some enlivening of the area recently by the introduction of a coffee van called Mimi's Pit Stop. All of these and other initiatives are bringing more and more people to this area. And it's between the dog park and the Sea Scouts Hall. So it's an area that more and more people are going to. It's got a good car park nearby. And this is a community that is saying to the government, we like this area, it's a great area, it's a useful area, but there are some things that can be done to make it even better. One of the important things to note is that it's a small playground, and it was, I think, underutilised until these improvements. I know when I've been riding around the lake with first my children and now my grandchildren, stopping off at the various playgrounds is a way of encouraging them to keep riding their bikes all the way around. This particular playground has a metal slide, and we all know how hot those slides can get, and it's one of the sort of complaints that we hear about this particular playground, especially at this time of year, that it's almost impossible to use the slide. I've had some previous correspondence about the possibility, I think, of replacing the slide. That hasn't eventuated. So I think a sunshade in this area would fix both the skin damage aspect as well as making that metal slide more usable. So it's a really enlivening area thanks to the coffee cart and the other improvements that are going on. I'd like to thank Vicky from Mimi's Pit Stop for having this petition, and all of the parents and the grandparents and people around the area who signed the petition. They're people who care about their area. They're people who enjoy using Lake Tuggeranong, and it's a simple request, I think, in order to make that area even better. So I look forward to the government's response to this petition.
Thank you, Ms Lauder. I call Ms Berry, Minister for Education and